Well, what is a federal spending bill and which government body can pass one? I'm Peter Watts, and you're watching Pro Democracy News. Similar to a business, the U.S. government has a financial budget, and that budget is funded by American tax dollars. And those tax dollars are allocated to various federal departments and agencies through federal spending bills. The only body of government that the U.S. Constitution gives authority to pass federal spending bills is the U.S. Congress. Our U.S. Congress is separated into two lawmaking bodies, the U.S. House of Representatives and the U.S. Senate. In order for a law to pass Congress, including a spending bill, is when it is passed in both the House and the Senate. The same bill has to be passed. Here's what the U.S. Constitution says about congressional power to pass laws. This is found in Article 1, Section 1 of the Constitution. All legislative powers herein granted shall be vested in a Congress of the United States, which shall consist of a Senate and a House of Representatives. Here's what the Constitution says about congressional power to collect taxes, which includes passing federal spending bills. The Congress shall have power to lay and collect taxes, duties, imposts, and exercises, to pay the debts and provide for the common defense and general welfare of the United States. But all duties, imposts, and exercises shall be uniform throughout the United States. The President is given authority to sign a bill once it's passed by Congress, or the President can veto it, which means he can reject a bill. When a bill is vetoed, it doesn't become law. When it is signed by a president, it becomes law. But, and this is a big but, the body who passes the law to begin with is Congress. And by the way, this includes passing laws that impose tariffs. This reminds me of a cartoon I learned growing up. Stick around. I think you'll enjoy this. Oh, and President Trump, if you're listening, I would definitely sit in on this one.
Whew, you sure gotta climb a lot of steps to get to this Capitol building here in Washington. Well, I wonder who that sad little scrap of paper is.
I'm just a bill, yes, I'm only a bill, and I'm sitting here on Capitol Hill. Well, it's a long, long journey to the capital city. It's a long, long wait while I'm sitting in committee, but I know I'll be a law someday. At least I hope and pray that I will, but today I am still just a bill.
Gee, Bill, you certainly have a lot of patience and courage.
Well, I got this far. When I started, I wasn't even a bill. I was just an idea. Some folks back home decided they wanted a law passed, so they called their local congressman, and he said, "You're right, there ought to be a law." Then he sat down and wrote me out and introduced me to Congress, and I became a bill. And I'll remain a bill until they decide to make me a law.
I'm just a bill, yes, I'm only a bill, and I got as far as Capitol Hill. Well, now I'm stuck in committee, and I'll sit here and wait while a few key congressmen discuss and debate whether they should let me be a law. I hope and pray that they will, but today I am still just a bill.
Listen to those congressmen arguing. Is all that discussion and debate about you?
Yeah, I'm one of the lucky ones. Most bills never even get this far. I hope they decide to report on me favorably, otherwise I may die.
Die?
Yeah, die in committee. Oh, but it looks like I'm going to live. Now I go to the House of Representatives and they vote on me.
If they vote yes, what happens?
Then I go to the Senate and the whole thing starts all over again.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes.
I'm just a bill, yes, I'm only a bill, and if they vote for me on Capitol Hill, well, then I'm off to the White House where I'll wait in a line with a lot of other bills for the president to sign. And if he signs me, then I'll be a law. How I hope and pray that he will, but today I am still just a bill.
You mean even if the whole Congress says you should be a law, the president can still say no?
Yes, that's called a veto. If the president vetoes me, I have to go back to Congress and they vote on me again, and by that time you're so
By
old.
that time, it's very unlikely that you become a law. It's not easy to become a law, is it?
No.
But how I hope and pray that I will. But today I am still just a bill.
He signed your bill. Now you're a law.
Oh, yeah.